I think I'm falling ill. I need a colostrum. I think to combat the onset of aches. I'm a little congested. I apologize in advance. Anyone listening that will now be critical of how it sounds to listen to me for an entire show. Kev, what do you do? You're the picture of health all the time.
Fuck.
You take
I tell you what, man.
oscillocockinum?
I went no. I went to the big event weekend before last up in
Going to
Long
ask you
Island.
how Long Island was.
It was fucking cold.
Yes, it is.
And it was in that stage of going. We stayed at a Marriott, and it was in that stage where the air didn't work anymore. Like they'd already shut the air
The AC,
conditioning off.
yeah.
So now it's like you basically, if you put the heat on, if you put it on 70, the heat came on, and it was that, it's, I can't take manufactured heat like that dry heat. So I just froze. I laid in bed and froze, and got up that morning, took a shower, and then went to the signing and was underdressed for that, thinking I could pack a little tiny backpack and not grab a bag. And I mean, just by the time I got on the plane, and then everybody was on the plane, had their vents open, and it was like 70, probably 68 on the plane, and it was a 2-hour flight home. And it was like, holy fuck, man. Like I got home. There's a guy called Dr. Schultz. He's out of Santa Monica, and he sells this product. It's what is it? It's called the product. He makes all kinds of things. He makes superfood, but he makes a product called Super Tonic, and I absolutely hate garlic. But this is like got it's got cayenne and garlic, and I did like you're supposed to do like 2 droppers of this shit, and I drank half a bottle when I got home.
Of
And
Doc, there he is.
that's it right there,
Doc
baby.
Schultz. It sounds like a guy sitting in the back of the saloon where you can go buy a little bottle of
but
something.
I tell you what, man,
go see Doc Schultz.
that's the immune boosting. That's the deal, baby. So
you averted illness.
I averted.
From your
I woke up.
weekend in the cold.
I woke up the next morning, and I was just like, wow, and I felt like great. I felt like ready to go to the gym and everything else. But yeah, really, just man, it just that cold weather was.
How was the convention though?
That it was the big event, and Tommy runs that, and they always run that in Flushing.
No, in Queens, yeah, in Queens, next to LaGuardia, right across from the airport. Yeah,
and they moved it out. God, what was the name of that? They moved it out someplace. It was a college. It was about
Hofstra.
40-minute. Now it was a small college. It's like a 40-minute, 45-minute drive.
Past the city.
Yeah, out.
Oh,
out Long Island, and it was the area. The building was big, and there wasn't that many signees there, and it just didn't like when we pulled up at 9:30. I'm thinking, the old they were running. The last time I did the big event, they ran it at the Marriott, right there across from LaGuardia.
Mm-hmm.
They ran it at that Marriott. And they used the convention center, and I remember walking downstairs and it was like wall to wall people, and this, it was too packed, and you couldn't get a line in front of you, and it was so. Tommy moved it out, but I think he moved it too far out, and it just didn't have the
Mm.
you know. I
Larger
went on,
venue at the
yeah,
airport, maybe.
yeah. I mean, you're in just a much better uh, demo, and
Mhm.
especially just per capita in that area around
Uh,
LaGuardia.
when I think of the LaGuardia, I think there was a hotel called the LaGuardia Hotel where
Wasn't that they used to do it at the Plaza? Was that what it was called? Like the LaGuardia
Plaza at
Plaza?
LaGuardia, maybe. I know
Yeah,
LaGuardia is in the name somewhere. I think. Yeah, you
yeah.
might be right. LaGuardia
And then
Plaza.
you walked in and it looked like at one point you could tell it was a really high end.
Really big lobby.
Yeah,
Really big
yeah,
lobby. A parking deck attached to it.
yep. That's where they ran it there. Then they switched it, but before that they ran it in that small little building that was over by where the Opens played,
Oh, I don't know.
over by the